Minister Gayton McKenzie shakes up funding, shuns spending on superfans by Satori News. In a significant shift in policy, South Africa's new Minister of Sports, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, is taking a firm stand on government spending within his department. Following his request for a comprehensive list of individuals and entities receiving funding from the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, McKenzie revealed major changes intended to ensure equitable use of public funds. Mr. McKenzie, no stranger to shaking up the status quo, broadcasted through his social media accounts his intent to overhaul the beneficiary system. His commitment to transparency is clear. He instructed that details of all artists, creatives, and sports people receiving money from the DSAC, including amounts and the rationale behind them, be made public. This move towards openness appeared to ruffle feathers, most notably those of iconic superfan Mama Joy, who defended herself by asserting that her trips are self-financed. Nevertheless, Minister McKenzie doubled down on his position, arguing that the expenditure on a select few could not be justified when other athletes and artists are struggling to fund their participation in sports events and exhibitions. During an interview with Morning Live, a local television program, McKenzie expanded his critique by questioning the selection process that seems to favor certain superfans repeatedly. He compared the funding extended to Mama Joy, which he stated amounted up to R$1.3 million for high-end travel, with the plight of the national hockey team and youth athletes needing to fundraise for their ventures, outlining a stark mismatch in priorities. McKenzie's discourse points towards a redistribution of the DSAC's resources to directly benefit athletes and artists who are in desperate need of support, thus fostering a more balanced and fair system. This sweeping reform intends to put an end to the practice of financing fan attendance at events, challenging fans to support their teams without relying on state coffers. As Mr. McKenzie's approach suggests, a new era prioritizing talent over fandom, the sports and culture communities await the impact of these changes on grassroots and professional levels alike. The cessation of funded trips for mega fans like Mama Joy marks a poignant moment in South African sports, signaling a shift towards a merit-based system that champions the artists and athletes over the spectacle of their supporters. The public response to these changes will be an essential gauge of Mr. McKenzie's policy's effectiveness and reception. Nonetheless, the clear message from the minister's office is to reallocate funding towards upholding the integrity and progression of South Africa's diverse athletic and cultural landscape. Thank you for choosing Satori News.